All right, so I think I'm gonna name these series where I'm just talking raw, authentic, and unfiltered, conquering talks because that sounds awesome to me. And the whole point of Deal's acquisition and my life, and everything I do is to conquer. Is to conquer in all facets and domains of life, physically, spiritually, romantically, socially, mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. And maybe that doesn't apply to some of you guys. Maybe it's not something you want, but I still think I should make these talks because it might motivate you guys to want these things if you don't want them already. And the people who do want them, they'll be able to connect with the words I say. All right, let me get into it. Yo, so today I want to talk about just like kind of just motivation, mindset, whatever the case may be. So I'll tell you right now. Let me get into the story. So past weekend, I was watching Kai Cenat's Batman marathon basically, and I kind of just took this weekend to relax. It was actually my birthday this past weekend, on February 23rd. I turned 23. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. But whatever. I took this past weekend just kind of chill. I was watching the Batman marathon, just chilling, and Kai Cenat, like me, like usually in this monk mode period I'm in, like I'm not really doing any distractions. I've just kind of been working, eating, lifting, and also trying to learn this one skill. It's called tanking. But I throughout this thing, I've just kind of been focusing on the grind, focusing on the business, focusing on trying to get to the next level, whatever the case may be. You know, guys, the usual. I mean, I'm sure you already know if you watch my videos already. But I took this weekend to watch Kai Cenat, and dude, first of all, it was awesome. It was so fun. It was lit. It was amazing. It was fun. It was like awesome. I was watching him all day. Everybody in the chat going crazy, whatever the case may be. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to say that this dude here, Kaisenet, is one of the most motivating people that I know. Like, I don't know the dude, obviously. I hope to meet him one day for sure. Hope I can get cool with him. But that dude is mad motivating, bro. As in, like, just his ability to think of ideas that are kind of just so like out of the blue, amazing. He really allows his creativity and kind of his how do I like say it? Because I want the series to be about like conquering and just like trying to become the best. Like he is a prime example of people of someone who's trying to become the best beyond money, beyond fame, beyond anything else. Like that dude's trying to become the best and not just for the money, not just for fame, just because he wants to be the best. And that's kind of how I want to be as well. It's just really motivating to see kind of just how he moves. Dude is very positive, very very positive. He's not negative at all. He's always smiling. Even when niggas is sorry, I'm cursing. I don't want to curse. Even when people are saying stuff to him like this, stuff to him about this, dude is very very positive. Dude doesn't let negativity get to him at all. Second, he is also super super high energy. This dude has infinite energy. It's something that I noticed and realized throughout kind of the Batman Mafia-thon. Not it's not Mafia-thon because he does Mafia-thon and Mafia-thon too, but Batman Marathon. I realized that this dude this dude is streaming to hundreds of thousands of people, bro. Doesn't let up on energy, doesn't let up on vibes, doesn't let up on good energy. There's something to learn from that. Cause it's like you can sit here and say, "Oh, this man, look at him. He watching Kai Cenat." You're not gonna know until you watch. And and if you're not even like kind of like I'm not trying to say the word conscious, but if like you're not like kind of like self aware enough to realize that okay, you can find good out of anything, and you can find advice and motivation out of anything. I mean, this channel is not for you. This video is not for me, not for you. You already cooked. I'm not okay. You're not gonna be able to relate. But for people who might be able to relate, I just see that and I'm like, dude, man, that's motivating, man. That stuff is motivating, man. Like just being able to also like not as well on top of the fact that like I think I also have some vanity because like I do want the fame, like I do want kind of like the aura, the swag. Like I have these things already. Like I think I'm like that N word, but I want more. Like, and I know that might be an endless pursuit of vanity. That's why I try to keep God close. Of course, try to keep God first, not just close. Not even try. I do keep God first, but just seeing like how he moves is like something that like I just think about and it's like dang like he's not any different than me, and he will make sure to tell us, like the audience, the chat, that like we can really do anything that we aspire to do. Like you can do anything that you want to do. Like you can do anything. He started off genuinely from the beginning. Like he built his stuff brick by brick by brick by brick. You and he says his biggest thing is that he was consistent. Like you can do anything in this world basically. Like you can do anything that you want to do and put your mind to. And he is one person that reminds you that you can do it. And he is literally the spitting image, the prime example of someone who was able to do it. So when I watch him do it, I always get mad motivated. I always get mad, but I always get like, dang, like I can really do this, bro. And I took the break to watch my Batman marathon just to chill because I felt like I was also getting a little bit just slow in the brain, unmotivated with the work, slow, lethargic, and not really feeling like the work, like doing the work. I took the break. I was like, you know what? Maybe I have been in like this little period for a long, long time. Relax. Because I'll be honest, I have not left my house. I have not really hung out with friends. I have not seen no girls. I haven't done none of that stuff because I've just been trying to focus on the business, which is something that I'm gonna do until it's at the level where I need it to be. So, but I think the lack of like that, lack of sunshine, all that stuff, like has been affecting me. But it's something you have to do necessary things to get to the level you want. But I took the 3 day break just to kind of reset, have some fun, relax. It was my birthday weekend as well, so like whatever. But now that like it's over, I'm so primed and ready to like grind. Like oh my gosh, there's so much that needs to get done, and like just like getting the little refresh of like dang, like I can really do big things. Like that, I'm telling you, these dudes are not no different than us. Like Cenat is the same person as me. I'm telling you, like even watching him, like he's very relatable with me. Like I'm very relatable to him. Like or that sounds crazy, but no, like he's very relatable. Like stuff that he thinks, stuff that he talks about, stuff that I think as well. Like I can tell he has sense. He's very sensible. I say I'm that as well, and that's what I'm saying. He's just the one thing I think is just he's a grinder, and that's what it comes down to. Like you gotta grind. You really gotta grind. You really gotta get it out the mud. Like when he was coming up, he was by himself, streaming in his room alone. Like even throughout like him growing big, most of his streams have been alone in his room for hours at a time. So like, yeah, he has his chat, but like at the same time, at the end of the day, he's still alone. He is still alone behind the screen, sitting there by himself. Yes, his chat is there, but he's sitting there by himself. So when it comes down to it, all this stuff about like wanting to hang out with people, wanting to be here, wanting to be there, it's all distraction. And he has even very explicitly said himself that like when he was coming up, he had to sacrifice the friends, sacrifice the going out, sacrifice the hangout, sacrifice the going out, the hanging out, with girls, all that stuff, like because it's all just distraction. When it comes down to it, if you really want to grow as a person into whatever you want to do, you are going to have to be alone, whether it's behind the desk, whether it's on the football field, whether it's on the basketball court, whether it's at your job. I mean, in the business sense, and even as a YouTuber sense, you have to be the one sitting behind your screen for hours at a time. Especially in the beginning, you're going to be doing everything yourself. You probably did the editing by yourself, the thumbnail creation by yourself. Kaisen, he was doing all the streaming by himself, the production by himself. Me, right now, I'm currently just doing everything by myself, the outreach, sales, marketing, everything. Of course, it's my business, so I have to, but like, I mean, most days, bro, I'll tell you the truth. I don't even want to do it. Like, who wants to be on their phone outreaching? Like, nobody wants to do that. But whenever I think of the fact that I don't want to do it, I remind myself and think, "Dang, these dudes have been through the trenches by themselves, even though they might start earlier than me. Like, every person that wants to become something of substance and wants to get to a specific point that they need to get will go through those trenches by themselves. It is inevitable. Those trenches will call. Those trenches are coming. Those trenches are something you will have to truck to. And I used to think that anyone can start a business. I used to always have this belief. But I started to believe, I started to realize as it got harder and as it got like really, really hard, I was like, nah, I'm gonna be honest. This is not gonna be for everybody. Like that's the truth. Like I used to think it was, but I think when I thought that I wasn't really doing that hard business work. I think I'm in the trenches now. And I'm realizing like, yes, it's hard and I'm gonna do it no matter what, and I'm gonna get to my goal no matter what, but I can't say the same. I don't know if people if others will think the exact same way. And that's the problem. Like that's really the problem. And that's why I think like, okay, maybe it isn't for everybody. But then again, I'm also trying to do like multi-million dollar things. So like maybe for a 10K, 5K a month business is cool. But maybe that's not, I don't think that's have much work. I'm not trying to just build a 10K a month business. I'm trying to build something. Like I said, this is going to be conquer, conquest like talks, conquer talks, something like that. I'm gonna name it something like that, something like that. I say all that to say though that you can really do whatever you want to do in this life. Like you can really achieve whatever you want. You just need to be consistent. You need to grind. You need to have dedication. This is all like word slop though. Like this is all stuff that you already know. You don't even need me to tell you this. Like you just want to like if you're watching this and you feel motivated and stuff, cool. But you don't like you feeling good does not change the situation. That's why I have also realized like you feeling good, you feel motivated does not change the situation. Like yes, constant motivated me and it made me feel like freak yeah, like I'm ready. But like at the end of the day, in a 3 to 4 or 5 days now, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be swamped in business work. That's when the real you comes out, where you're not really that motivated anymore, and like you have maybe 100 hours to do at like 7 in the morning. You barely got any sleep the night before, as well as you have to build out a whole product system over multiple days because it's not just a day thing. It's not just a 1 day thing. That's when the real you comes out. But that's when you need to remember like why you're doing this, what you're doing it for, and you also have to realize that becoming great, like it's something that it's like your destiny. Like you literally have to do it. Like it's either you do it or you become a mid loser who has a life where they don't even really want to live. They don't get access to the things that they want. Imagine living a life where you don't even get access. You can't get access to some of the things that you want. Like dead. Like for real. Imagine living a life where you can't get access to some things you want. You see it online, you know you want, but you don't have enough money for it. Oh man, that's like that hurts my soul, and I think that's what keeps me going. I can't say the same for everybody else because maybe people don't have that. I'm gonna end this video off like that. So I'm gonna just say, man, I appreciate it, man, Kai, like for real, and I'm gonna meet him for real. I'm gonna get cool with him next couple of years. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna name the video after like based off him as well, just because like views, clicks, etc. as well. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Whole bunch of videos coming out this March. This March is gonna be crazy. Next couple months, let's go. Divine the Waka to them. All right, I'll see you.